Hello, friend. I don't know how this video is going to go, but I would just like to have a conversation with you here. And I am going to share with you a dream, a very beautiful dream that I had just very recently. I don't intend to entitle this video anything specific because it is meant to speak to, it is meant to reach whomever needs it. Okay, this is a very beautiful dream that I had recently. And you may take it as your own dream or your own personal message or whatever it is. Okay. Whatever it is that you're going for, whatever it is you're going through, or however this speaks to you, because actually I have been I am actually praying for something major these days. And so I was feeling very emotional right before I had this dream, and the realizations that came afterwards were just really overwhelming. It was just like heaven saying, I am here, I'm watching you, just go on, just continue. Okay, so there. So much for the introduction. Let me just dive into the dream. So in the dream, I I was out in a garden very early in the morning, probably around 6 or 7 in the morning, because it was a garden full of roses. The buds were not in full bloom, they were just beginning to open. And what caught my eye were pink roses, but there were different colored roses in the dream. It was just a garden of roses, and I could really smell the blossoms there. And then the roses were blanketed with dew. So there were dew drops on the roses, and the sun was trying to peek through the clouds. It was sort of a cloudy morning, but the sun was at a certain point shining its rays. So there, and then I got my camera because I just saw a part of it which was very scenic. So I got my phone, I tried to take a picture of three roses behind which were sun rays, the first sun rays of the morning. So there, and then what happened in the dream was it began to rain, but it began to rain, not heavy downpour. It was just, just moderate rain. But surprisingly, wherever I was, wherever I moved, I wasn't rained on. I didn't get wet at all. So there, and then as I looked at the sky, there was this rainbow, a large rainbow, just here, forming an arc from here to there. Okay, and then there was another rainbow a little lower, forming an arc going here also. So they're high up in the clouds. And then I someone was there with me, one of my aunts, and then I said, look, rainbow. And then there was another rainbow, and then another one, and another one, and another one. It was just like God's invisible hand just drawing the rainbows one after the other. There were two here, and then the others were baby rainbows just in between them, and then there was one over here. So there it was. I had a dream when I was younger. I think I dreamt about around three rainbows, and that was the max. But this time there were seven rainbows. My aunt could just see four, but I saw seven. I saw seven rainbows, and that dream was really important for me, for for everything that I was really holding in my heart, and all the weight that I was holding in my heart about something that I have been going through. So there, um and then I woke up. Sometimes when you know that a dream is speaking to you, usually you wake up right away so that you could remember the dream. So that was how it was for me, and I knew that it was a direct connection from heaven, and it was heaven just speaking to me and giving me all these rainbows. Okay, so this brought somehow several, the rays of sunshine were like rays of optimism, and rainbows are things that you could still look forward to in your life. So I'm sharing this with you. I'm sharing all the rainbows with you, just to somehow tell you that if there's something that you're going through right now, um heaven wants to give these rainbows to you also. Okay, now I thought that was it. I thought that was the end of the glorious miracle that I just experienced. And then but when I was trying to write it in my journal, write this dream in my journal on July 10, I just knew that I dreamt about it on July 11. As I started to write it down, I realized that I dreamt about this dream on July 11, July 7, July being the seventh month of the year, 7, and 2023. I just remembered from the video that I made. 2023 totals to a 7 when you add the digits. So on 777 I dreamt of 7 rainbows. So there, and it was just so much, it was so much, it was so much. So if you want to know how much heaven loves you, this is me telling you that heaven does love you that much. It doesn't really take each of us to be dreaming of the same thing. Or you might be dreaming in a different way, you might be dreaming of something else. Everything, all the signs that are being given to you are really something that you could take to heart. So there. So I don't know if life is just agreeable with you right now, and even if it is, of course there are aspects of life that are really fine and well, but if there's something that's bothering you and there's something that you are praying for, this is just a message of hope for you. Okay, so friend, whoever you are, whatever you're feeling at this time, I hope you take the message of this dream just like your own also, and just know that heaven hears your prayers. Okay, I think every now and then we need each other as like messengers for good news, and that is exactly why I made this video. Okay, God bless in everything. Here's your friend Alvie. So take care and until next time, bye.